I think this eBay seller did me dirty. I should have asked for additional photos because I didn't see this giant ink stain or this big textured spot in the list. So let's see what we can do for Miss Navy Ergo, made in May of 1998. She's looking worn down, jaded, and tired. Looks like someone needs a spa day. First up is a warm, relaxing bubble bath and Dawn dish soap. And what do we have here? A lick and stick stamp from 1999. I think they stopped making those like 20 years ago. I'm using a tiny bit of rubbing alcohol to see what's going on with this ink stain, and there's just so much of it. Like, what color was this ink stain and why is it coming out like this? I tried my best to get it all out, but it was never ending, so we'll just have to come back to this later. When she's all clean, we're going to pat her dry, and then I'm using this pipe foam cover to help reshape her handle. And now it's time for some saddle soap using a damp horsehair brush, wiping it off in sections as I go. And while Miss Navy Ergo enjoys a nice leather CPR massage, I texted my dad about this never-ending ink stain. He recommended a stronger cleaning solution which would end up stripping the surrounding areas, and then I'd have to re-dye the corners. He said it takes a lot of cheongsong, which means sincerity in Korean. So in my sincerest efforts to rescue Miss Ergo, I put her in his hands. Remember, he warned me about the color stripping, okay? But the ink stain is no longer bleeding and this area is looking smoother. It's been a rough few days, so I'm giving her another massage with leather CPR, and another one the next day because she deserves it. I let her soak it all up overnight, and then the next day I went in to touch up some of the worn out areas and ink spot with leather dye. Let that dry for 24 hours, and for the final treatment I'm using leather honey conditioner. This will darken the leather, so I don't recommend this for lighter bags. As a reminder, here's what Miss Navy Ergo looked like before, and here she is after. Looking happy, healthy, and hydrated. Recoloring vintage Coach bags is definitely controversial, but I think it was needed here. What do you think?